Three-Fer Thursday.
It's Three-Fer Thursday, February 19th, 2026. I'm Greg, and welcome to an evening of old-time radio, and our weekly short collection of OTR shows. Today's shows all feature episodes from that great adventure show, Escape. This extremely popular show ran from 1947 to 54, and uniquely enough, switched time slots 18 times during its run, which was rather unusual. It was known for its great sound effects and spectacular writing, and it occasionally branched out into science fiction or suspense, or adaptations of literary works as well. It was narrated by Paul Frees and William Conrad, who also starred occasionally, as well as a host of famous Hollywood actors. Of the 228 shows produced, almost all of them survive today.
1.
Our first episode today for you is The Diamond as Big as the Ritz, from August 29, 1948, based on the novella by F. Scott Fitzgerald. A super-rich family and their deepest, darkest secret. Enjoy!
Fed up with the everyday grind? Tired out from the summer heat? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
You are prisoner in the magnificent mountain retreat of the richest man in the world. While haunting you, terrifying you, is the knowledge that the ultimate escape will be death.
Tonight, we escape to an isolated Montana plateau and the strange secret of a stranger family, as F. Scott Fitzgerald told it in his fantastic story, The Diamond as Big as the Ritz.
I'd been going to St. Midas Prep School for a couple of years. This was my second summer vacation. I'd met this fellow, Percy Washington, during the winter, and got to be pretty good friends with him. Only I didn't know about his family or where he came from or anything like that. Of course, I knew he must be rich. All the fellows at St. Midas came from wealthy families. So when he invited me to spend the summer at his home out west someplace, it was okay by me. We'd been on the train overnight when he first mentioned it. I don't even remember now what led up to it. We'd been talking about first one thing and then another. Percy, exactly where is your home? I mean, you bought the train tickets.
It's in Montana, sort of a
Montana.
little place.
Oh, yeah. Pretty wild country, isn't it?
Some of it is.
Now, you take Hades, Missouri, where I come from. It's been settled for 150 years. One of the first towns on the Mississippi River.
Indeed.
Oh, sure.
That's very interesting.
I sure do appreciate you're not making jokes about it the way some of the fellas do when I say I come from Hades. Why, you know my father's
John,
plantation...
Do you know that my father is the richest man in the world?
Oh?
By far the richest?
I read about a man that paid taxes on a $5 million income.
Small fry. If my father paid tax on his real income, he'd disrupt the whole economy of the United States.
No kidding. Oh, I like rich people. The richer a fellow is, the better I like him.
My father could buy out all of the millionaires in the country and not even know he had done it.
Is that a fact? I visited the Schlitzer Murphys once. They're plenty rich. Why, their daughter Vivian's got rubies as big as hen's eggs, and sapphires that glow like headlamps.
I like jewels. Always have. I used to collect them instead of stamps.
And diamonds. The Schlitzer Murphys had diamonds as big as walnuts.
Oh, that's nothing.
Huh?
Nothing at all. My father has a diamond as big as the Ritz. Please, I'm not joking.
But you mean as big as the Ritz-Carlton Hotel?
Exactly. My father has a diamond as big as the Ritz.
We got off the train about dusk at a little whistle stop called Fish, Montana. There wasn't anything there, not even a station. Just a broken-down old buggy and 4 or 5 sheep herders lounging beside the track, and I suppose wondering who we were. Anyway, Percy and I climbed into the buggy, and without saying a word, the driver cracked his whip, and off we went. I don't know how far we traveled. We didn't seem to be following any road, though, and after an hour or so, it got dark. But the driver kept right on, never saying a word.
I hope you'll pardon this inconvenience, John, but we have to take certain precautions, you know.
Oh, that's all right.
Anyway, we're almost there.
You're, home, you mean?
Oh, no, to the place where we consider it safe to transfer.
A transfer? What do you mean?
Oh, there's the signal now.
Headlights.
Pull up the horse, Absam. Here we are.
An automobile, but how? There's no road.
Oh, this car is special built. Doesn't need roads.
Welcome home, Master.
Good evening, Gigsum. Well, come on, John. Let's get in.
Gosh, this car, what's it made out of? Silver?
No, platinum. Those are emeralds in the hubcaps.
And the upholstering, it's fur.
Mink.
You're ready, Master?
Anytime, Gigsum. You've probably noticed the exceptional brightness of the headlamps. The lenses are cut from diamonds.
Boy, what a car.
This old junkie. We use it for a station wagon.
Hey, why did we stop, Percy? This is just a deserted canyon.
Oh, we're not there yet, John. Wait, you'll see. They sent down the hooks while we were coming from the station.
The hooks?
Yes, to attach to the wheels, you know. That's what Gigsum's doing now. Incidentally, Gigsum will look after you during our visit.
Look after me.
Your personal valet. Of course, there'll be other slaves available, too, whenever you need them.
Do you have a lot of slaves?
300 or 400, I suppose. Oh, all ready, Gigsum?
Yes, Master. Hello! Hoist away!
Look, we're leaving the ground.
Yes, there's a hoist up there on top of the cliff. Has cables about 1/4 of a mile long.
But what for?
Oh, it's the only way in.
Imagine hoisting an automobile 1/4 of a mile up the side of a cliff.
It's really nothing. As you may have guessed, John, this is not going to be like anything you ever saw before in your life. Well, John, there it is.
That's your home? It's magnificent. Palatial.
It's not bad.
How big is it?
I think it's around 140 rooms, but Father may remember exactly. Then, of course, there are other buildings, slaves' quarters and things.
Why hasn't anyone ever found out about it? This place, I mean.
Well, for one thing, it's the only 5 square miles in the United States that have never been surveyed.
Why not?
Oh, things were arranged.
I don't see how that's possible.
Believe me, it hasn't been easy. I understand Grandfather had to bribe 3 government bureaus, a vice president, and half of Congress once to keep the place off the maps.
But somebody surely stumbled onto it, prospectors, people like that.
Oh, yes, that happens occasionally. Then, of course, we have to arrange things.
You mean...
Not always. Usually we just take them prisoner and keep them, like the aviators.
Planes come here?
Once in a while they fly over. Of course, they never get away. We have 9 anti-aircraft batteries around the hills.
You shoot them down?
Oh, yes, great sport. It does upset Mother a bit. And there's always a chance one might get away. That's Father's greatest worry.
This place is this whole thing. It's fantastic.
Oh, come now, John. I picked you for a fellow with his feet on the ground. And you haven't seen anything yet, you know. This is only the beginning.
And it was only the beginning. We crossed the acres of lawn and entered the great chateau. And from that moment on, vision upon vision tumbled together in a gigantic kaleidoscope of color, symmetry, and exquisite harmony. There were corridors lined with gleaming crystals lit by lamps cut from emerald, and great halls carpeted with chinchilla fur and ermine. And there was a white-haired man, pink-faced and very pleasant, who was Percy's father. And Percy's mother, a lovely lady with dark hair piled high on her head like a fragile queen. Soft music came from hidden places. Perfumes filled the air. Exotic foods and wines more rare than pearls. I thought there could be no more nor greater wonders. I was wrong. There were many more and greater ones. And one of them I discovered the next morning in the garden.
Hello there.
Yeah? Yeah. Oh. You're lovely.
My name is Kismine. You're John Unger. You're a friend of my brother. You from the East?
No, at least not exactly. I'm from Hades.
Oh?
Missouri.
Oh. Would you like to sit down here on the grass?
Why, yes, sure I would.
I'm going east to school this fall. Do you suppose I'll like it?
I think so. Of course, it'll be different from all this.
That's what Jasmine says. She's in the East now. I've never been outside.
Who is Jasmine?
My sister. She's older than I am.
I hope you won't be offended, but you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Yes, I know.
What?
I surprised you, didn't I? A year ago, I would have said thank you. But Father says it's very necessary to learn to take things for granted. So now I just take it for granted that I'm beautiful. You see?
You're pretty sophisticated, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not at all. I believe girls should enjoy their youth in a wholesome sort of way.
Oh, so do I.
I like you, John. I wish you'd spend some of your time with me this summer, not all with Percy.
I will, Kismine. I will.
You may be in love with me if you'd like to. I'm absolutely fresh ground, you know.
I am in love with you.
Of course, we'll have to meet secretly. My parents wouldn't permit it if they knew.
Then that's what we'll do.
I have to go now. I'm supposed to be with Mother at 11. Aren't you going to ask me for a kiss? Jasmine says boys always do nowadays.
Some of them do, but not me. We don't expect nice girls to do that sort of thing. In Hades. It was a funny thing. Percy's family were polite, friendly, always smiling. And yet all the time I had a feeling that some terrible and golden mystery lay hidden just around the corner. A few days after I'd met Kismine, Percy remarked casually that an unusual event had occurred. A man had escaped from the cage. I didn't know what he meant then, but the next morning I was walking with Percy's father on the grounds of the estate. Mr. Washington, Percy said something about a man escaping from the cage. I didn't quite get it.
The cage, well, perhaps you'd like to see it. This might prove interesting, just as a novelty. It's over there.
These trees, they're 60 feet tall, and they have roses blooming all over.
Yes, it's a rather interesting development by a Swiss botanist. These are the only ones in the world.
Oh, I'll be darned. Although I suppose you'll see them all over the country in a few years.
No, these are the only ones. That was arranged. Here we are, the cage.
It's a pit, dug in the ground, and a grating on top.
Oh, yes, it's not really a cage, except in a certain sense. Well, boys, how are you getting along?
How many men are there down there?
About 50, as I recall.
Who are they?
The aviators we've shot down, wandering prospectors, men of that sort.
But why are they kept there?
They've all had the common misfortune of having discovered El Dorado. Gentlemen, I am sure you would like to know that your companion who departed without my permission has been taken care of. Yes, he was shot by some of my agents in 14 different places. Golf, Mr. Unger?
They found him then? The man who got away?
No, those places were towns. My agents were overeager. None of them could offer a positive identification. I'm afraid the man may still be at large. You see, it's not all utopia here. No, we do have our difficulties.
Isn't it a little unnecessary, holding them like that?
Well, not at all. It's the only way to keep this place hidden.
Yes, I guess that must be important. Oh, Percy was telling me something on the train. I thought he was kidding, but... Well, he said you had a diamond as big as the Ritz-Carlton Hotel.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. As a matter of fact, it's much bigger than the Ritz. Much bigger.
Well, summer went on. I was more and more in love with Kismine. She was priceless, exquisite, like no other girl in the world. After a couple of weeks, I kissed her, of course. And I was really in love for the first time. I should have known, should have put two and two together when Percy's father showed me the cage, but I didn't. Until one morning late in the summer, I slipped off with Kismine to the rose gardens. Kismine, I think we ought to elope.
Oh, I don't know. It would be much nicer to be married here. But then it'd be more romantic to elope. Yes, all the Sunday supplements would write stories about fabulous heiress elopes. I knew an heiress from Omaha once, but I don't think you'd like her. She visited my sister here.
Oh? You've, had other guests, then?
Well, yes, we've had a few.
Well, wasn't your father ever afraid they might talk outside?
Well, to some extent. Let's talk about something more pleasant.
What's so unpleasant about it?
Well, I grew quite fond of some of them.
You mean they told? And your father...
They didn't get a chance to. Father had to be sure.
But that's murder.
What else could we do? In the cage, they'd have been a constant reproach to us. And Father does it so nicely. They're always drugged in their sleep, and we tell their families they died of scarlet fever in Butte. I'm not sure how that affects the statistics there.
Of all the horrible...
It is not. After all, it'd be terribly boring here without ever having anybody. Why, Father and Mother have sacrificed some of their best friends.
You're no better than... That's what they plan to do with me, then.
Couldn't you try to forget it? Be nice to me until you're put away. It's only for 2 or 3 weeks.
You'd go on this way, kissing, talking about love, when you know I'm not much better than a corpse.
You're not a corpse. You're not. I won't have you saying I kissed a corpse.
That wasn't what I said.
You did, too.
I did not.
You said that...
Now, just a moment.
Father.
Who kissed a corpse?
Nobody. We were just joking.
Now, you two haven't any business here anyway. Now, Kismine, go, read. Go play golf. Now, don't you let me find you here when I come back.
Yes, Father.
Yeah. Good day, children.
You see, now he knows you've spoiled everything. You don't really love me.
Kismine, you... Oh, what's the use? What if you are rich and have this place? Why would it be so terrible if anyone found out about it?
Why, it's on account of the diamond, of course.
Diamond? What is this diamond all of you talk about?
Well, it's... You'd better ask Percy. I'm always getting things mixed up.
I will ask him. And another thing. I'm getting out of here tonight if I have to dig through the mountains. I'm going back east.
Take me with you.
No.
Why not?
Your father wouldn't permit it.
If you won't take me, I'll go tell him I want to marry you.
You can't do that. He'd bumped me off this afternoon.
Oh, please take me, darling. And we'll be terribly poor and very happy. And I'll cook things for you, herbs and berries and stuff. Won't that be fun? Oh, you will, won't you, John?
Well, my head was really in a whirl. This whole thing was fantastic. And so was the family. Even Kismine. I couldn't think of anything to do, but I rushed to see Percy.
But, John, why didn't you ask me before?
Because I thought you were kidding all the time.
I know. You wouldn't believe me if I'd told you.
I'm ready to believe anything now.
Well, it was my grandfather who started the whole thing, purely by accident. He came out here from Virginia after the war between the states and stumbled onto it.
Onto what?
The diamond, of course. That's what made all this possible. Grandfather spent 2 years going around to different cities of the world selling bits of it. Then he started building this place. He put his money into jewels, but Father found that radium took up much less space.
But why the secrecy?
Oh, it just wouldn't do if anyone found out. Ruin the whole economy of the world. The thing's too big.
This has been going on for 3 generations. Well, and the cage and this thing of inviting friends.
Oh, yes. You see, there wasn't really any danger before airplanes. They are what worry us.
And you knew when you invited me here what would happen.
Please, John. I thought you'd be more sensible about it. After all, you can see my position.
Yeah. Where is it? Where do you keep this diamond that's caused so cockeyed much trouble?
Oh, I thought you'd guessed. You've noticed the hill the chateau stands on.
Yes.
It contains a cubic mile. And except for a thin covering of dirt, it's one big, solid diamond.
It was nearly midnight. I didn't know what awakened me, but all of a sudden I was staring across the patches of moonlight, spotting the ermine carpet of my bedroom. Staring at 3 slaves I'd never seen before. They just slipped inside the door and stood there, each with a vicious length of shiny copper wire. The official executioners. I lay there on the bed watching them, counting heartbeats, not daring to move, not daring not to move. They didn't know I'd wakened. They began edging across the room.
Come on, all 3 of you. There's no time now for this. All hell's broken loose. Hurry.
I took one long, deep breath. The first one in several moments. Then I was out of the bed in an instant, throwing on my clothes and dashing through the long crystal corridor to Kismine's room. Kismine, are you awake?
John, over here by the window. So they woke you up, too.
If you mean 3 of your father's slaves...
No, airplanes.
Airplanes. So that's what it is.
At least a dozen. I saw them crossing against the moon. Look, they're circling way over there.
You think they're here on purpose?
Oh, yes. They dropped warnings to Father. It's that man who got away from the cage, you know.
Good for him.
Yes, wasn't he clever? I think we'll open up on them any second now.
Open up?
Yes, our anti-aircraft. Oh, this is going to be thrilling.
Thrilling?
Oh, look, they're in range now. Bravo! Bravo!
Kismine, get away from that window!
Good heavens. Did you see that?
Yes, and we've got to get out of here. Can't you understand?
There's a little grove of trees across on the side of the mountains. We always keep one of the cars there. We'll have a nice view of everything.
A nice view? Kismine, you don't seem to understand. They mean business. They're out to finish off you and your whole family.
But it all seems so silly. Or when you come right down to it, they've never even met us. What time is it, John? Is it morning yet?
I don't know. I've lost my watch. Seems to be getting lighter, all right.
It's quieter, too.
Your guns. They're knocked out. Every last one of them. It won't be long now.
It seems such a shame. The family put so much work on the place. Everything's always been so pleasant.
Yeah. You better get some sleep, Kismine. I'm gonna walk down the path a little ways.
You'll come back.
Yes, Kismine. I'll come back. At the edge of the wood, I stopped and looked out across the valley, toward the wrecked chateau standing on its diamond hill. And then suddenly, 3 men appeared, bearing a heavy burden among them. It was Mr. Washington and 2 of the slaves.
All right. This is far enough. We'll stop here. Now, hoist it up and hold it there. together now. Easy now, easy.
The burden they held up to the heavens was an immense diamond.
Now, you out there. You there.
I could see no one else anywhere in view.
You, above there. I want you to understand this is only a sample. I'll give you 1,000, cut as fine, set in pedestals of platinum. And I'll build you a temple 1,000 feet high, cast of solid gold. And on the top of it, I'll put one diamond 100 feet across.
A thought began to dawn on me. I couldn't believe it.
I'll letter your name in the temple in emeralds. And I'll see that the whole world worships at its base. All you have to do is make everything the way it was before.
Mr. Washington was offering a bribe to God. He stopped talking and waited. And then, out of the silent heavens, blossomed the white puffs of parachutes. The man who had tried to bribe God looked up and saw them. And he became old in an instant. And turning with lowered head, walked down the path toward the chateau. With sudden premonition, I whirled and headed for the spot where I'd left Kismine. Kismine and the car that needed no roads.
Haven't we gone far enough, John?
I suppose. We're 10 miles from the chateau.
It's all so hectic. This rushing about and losing sleep and everything.
Hand me those field glasses.
Here they are. You see anything?
No. Oh, wait.
What is it?
It's your father and mother. And Percy. They're going into a tunnel down below the chateau. They've got an underground escape.
No, I remember now. The mountain's wired. Some kind of an atom bomb.
Atom? Atomic bomb?
That's it. Father's had it for years. He always said it would disintegrate the whole works, diamond and all. Of course, he only regarded it as a last resort.
So he'd rather have it like that. They're all inside the tunnel now. I can see the troopers moving in.
I don't suppose there's really anything to be done about it now.
And there wasn't.
I keep thinking about things the way they were. It was all so pleasant. I don't suppose it'll ever be exactly like that again.
Not ever, Kismine. And maybe it never was. Youth is a time for dreaming. Dreams die, too.
I'll probably have to take in washing. But of course we'll be very happy. What will we do, John?
Do? Oh, we can love a while underneath the stars. That's a form of divine drunkenness we can all try. And then there may be other diamonds in the world, who knows? And even though it's a shabby gift, there's always disillusion. Turn up your collar, Kismine, before you catch pneumonia. Let's go to sleep.
Escape is produced and directed by Norman Macdonald. Tonight we have brought you The Diamond as Big as the Ritz by F. Scott Fitzgerald, adapted for radio by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Dunkel. In tonight's cast were Sam Edwards, Peggy Weber, Danny Merrill, John Daner, and Don Diamond. Special music by Ivan Ditmars. Next week.
Each time you fall asleep, you find yourself dreaming the same strange dream, one in which you live out your life in the distant future, and always a hideous fate moves closer to you, a fate from which you cannot escape.
Next week, we escape with another great story by one of the world's greatest authors. Good night, then, until this same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. This is Roy Rowan speaking for CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Two.
Our second escape tale for you is Jock Todd from May 2nd, 1948, about a Scotsman who doesn't like fighting, but is driven beyond his endurance to avoid it in the jungles of Africa. It starred Wilms Herbert, Jack Crucian, and Tony Barrett. Enjoy.
Escape.
You are groping in the dark of the African jungle night, trapped on a wharf above a crocodile-infested river, fighting for your life against a ruthless giant from whom you must escape.
Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Tonight we escape to the dank jungles of the Segwanga Valley in Africa, into the heart of a courageous man, as Robert Simpson told it in his story, Jock Todd.
No doubt you may presume my Scotch ancestry from a wee bit of the old speech that still clings to my voice. Though it's been some years now since I last walked in the heather of the Highlands of Abergowrie. My name is John Todd, the same as my father's, though to be sure he's more often called Jock Todd. Jock being the fighter's equivalent to John, and a name which in no wise applies to me. I am a peace-loving man, not a fighter, and no man can deny it, even today. However, in other respects, I was a raw lad for certain when I sailed out from Glasgow and came here to this heathen land of Africa, and that's a thing which cannot be said of me at present. If a man lives at all in this steaming hot jungle of the Niger River, then he must learn very quickly, and most especially so if he lands at that dirty little trading post on Segwanga Creek.
Topside, boy! Landing coming up! Here you are, Mr. Todd. Segwanga Landing, and you can have it as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I might say the Parlour Company had somewhat more elaborate offices in Glasgow, Mr. Simpson.
No doubt about that. And how long did you sign up for?
4 years.
4 years. Lucky for them they catch you fellas in Glasgow before they ever seen the place.
Oh, can't be so bad. Those are fair-looking buildings there on the bank.
Fair-looking buildings? Hey, what's that help? Ease into it. You want to tear out the wharf? I don't suppose you've heard anything about Brock.
Well, they told me I should report to the agent in charge here, a man named Captain Brock.
Captain Brock. Every agent in this stinking jungle calls himself a captain. That's him there in the wharf. Easy, boy. Get a line ready now. All right. Cut the motors.
He's a fair-sized man for certain.
He's big enough, all right, in some ways. So is a gorilla. Watch out for him.
Can I say I understand you?
You will, Mr. Todd, if you live long enough. Up there, topside. Throw us a line, boy.
Yes, sir. Me cuts quick.
That little fellow with him is named Ganson. You get nothing to fear from him till after Brock's made a move. He's a sneaking little jackal, but he never makes his own kill.
I still can't understand what you're talking about, Mr. Simpson.
You'll find out soon enough. Wouldn't help you now to go ahead of time. I dock here once a week on the river run, but you're still on your own. You'd better know it right now.
Mr. Simpson, you will have to explain.
Okay, up now, Mr. Simpson. All same, plenty fast.
All right, boy. Come on, Mr. Todd. You may as well meet your new boss.
Good blimey, look what the Home Office sent out to us this time.
Shut up, Ganson. Well, Simpson, you are half a day late.
When I start running my boat on a schedule, I'll send you a copy of it, Brock.
If there was another boat on this river I could ship my stuff on, you know what I would do then, don't you?
No, you wouldn't, Brock. Not as long as you know I carry a gun.
You there. You the new junior assistant.
That's right, sir.
My name is John Todd, and I assume you're captain.
I'll take the time to find out your name later. And I do not give 2 cents for what you assume.
That's telling the boss.
Ganson, did not I tell you to shut up?
Yes, sir.
And get out. Clear those natives off the wharf.
Right, you all, Captain. All right, move along now, you ready, Peggers. Come on, move now. You there. Oh, cheat shooter, step on to get along. Get out. I'll say that.
I have some brandy up at the bungalow, Simpson, if you would like a drink while the boys are loading.
I just had a drink. On board.
You there, whatever your name is?
It's John Todd, sir.
So it is John Todd, is it? And I suppose you call yourself Jock, like the rest of your blasted countrymen.
No, sir. Jock is the name for a fighting man, such as my father. Gonna say it fits me.
So you are not a fighting man, eh?
It makes things a lot easier, don't it, Brock?
As soon as your boat is loaded, you can bring the lading bills up to the office. Well, Todd, are you going to stand here on the wharf the rest of the day?
No, sir, but I thought you'd be wanting
You
to...
start! You are not paid to think. Get your stuff up to the bungalow and be quick about it.
Whatever you say, Captain Brock.
4 years of it, Mr. Todd. Welcome to Seguanga.
I didn't understand it at all. The reason for Captain Brock having acted in such a strange way. I'd never met the man, nor could I think that he'd ever heard of me before. And I couldn't be certain of the extent of the man's authority here in the jungle. The Home Office in Glasgow having been a wee bit unclear about the matter. They had said only that the agent was very much like the captain aboard a ship, and that he carried full responsibility in his own 2 hands. But about the attitude of Captain Brock himself, I very soon had few doubts left in my head. I didn't see the man again the afternoon I arrived, but a houseboy came and wakened me in the middle of the night and said the captain wished to see me in the main room of the bungalow immediately. Captain Brock, the boy said you'd sent for me, sir.
You do not have to tell me that. It took you long enough to get here, too.
Well, it took no more time than to pull on a pair of pants.
So it makes you argumentative to wake you up in the middle of the night.
I was not intending to be so.
I am not interested in your intentions, Mr. Todd. You will learn to keep a civil tongue in your head.
Well, I was not meaning...
Shut up! That's better. And I suppose you're wondering why I had you waked up like this in the middle of the night.
I presume you had a reason.
Oh, you presume, do you? Oh, yes. And what do you presume the reason is?
I'm afraid I couldn't say.
Then I will tell you. I sent for you, Mr. Todd, simply to show you I can have you waked up any time I please to.
You had no other reason than that?
None at all, Mr. Todd. A fighting man might resent it. But then you are not one, are you? Too bad.
If that's all you've got to say to me, then I'll go back to my bed.
That is all. Now get out of my office.
Just as you say, Captain Brock. The attitude of the man didn't change none of the next few weeks, and I couldn't find in my head any reason for his hatred. And it was hatred. It was in his eyes every time he spoke to me. I took care of my duties and stayed clear of him otherwise, and for the most part we came to no head-on clash. That with the 2 exceptions, however. The first one happened about a week after I'd arrived. I was supervising a group of natives at the time, working on the breakwater at the end of the wharf.
Mr. Todd, what the devil are those boys supposed to be doing?
They're repairing the breakwater.
I can see that without being told. Now, where did you get the authority to buy the timber?
Why, you ordered it last week yourself from Chief Ilori.
Maybe I told you to accept delivery without having me look at it first.
Well, you told me to receive it when it came in, and that's what I did. It's good timber. I checked it myself.
How would you know if it is good timber?
My father happens to be a forester back in Scotland.
The devil take you and your father both.
I'd advise you never to say that in my father's hearing.
Are you threatening me?
No, man, nothing like that. But I'm sort of suggesting it isn't always wise to insult a man you've never seen.
I see. Now that I come to think of it, he is the one that is a fighter, isn't he?
That's correct.
The one they call Jock, Todd, huh? Well, it is too bad he is not around here. Mr. John Todd.
Boy, you there. Throw out that piece of timber you're using. Any fool could see it is too short. I said throw it out. I will teach you to argue. Get back on your feet. I said get up. Get on your feet before I kick your head off.
I'd seen him knock Ganson down the same way and then kick him like he did the natives. And Ganson took it and saved his curses until Brock was not around. I wondered what I might do if he ever tried it on me. And the next week, I saw that he would try it, sooner or later. Chief Dewana and his boys had come in from back country with a dozen canoes full of palm nuts, and I was out in the warehouse checking in the load. We used a big wicker basket for measuring called a cooler for some reason or other, and Dewana's boys would fill this and then we'd dump it on the pile at the end of the building. Ganson was bossing the loading, and I'd check off each cooler in the tally book as it was dumped. It was late in the afternoon when we finally finished.
All right. Step loudly now, ye, then polite as you. Right, no more to trouble about after this one. All right, Todd, here's the last one. You got it marked, have you?
Right, Ganson.
All right, now, you ruddy beggars. Let's take it back and top it. Come on, put your backs to it now. Eve, here now. Tip her up. Let's go. That's it. Oh, shake 'em out. Shake 'em out, every bloomin' last one of 'em. Come on, shake 'em out. Now, that does it. All right. How many coolers did we have, Todd?
8, 10, 12, 14...
How many you count? How many cooler you get? All same me, maybe.
17, 8, 19, Dewana.
19. Me count all same 20.
Well, like as not you miss one, Todd. Give him his 20.
I didn't miss one, Mr. Ganson. The tally is 19.
Turn along. You pay me 20. Make what trouble?
Sorry, Dewana. The count stands at 19.
Don't be a crazy fool, Todd. Give it to him. What's one cooler, more or less?
Me tell Captain Brock. He fix good.
That will not be necessary, Dewana. What is the trouble here, Todd? Haven't you got sense enough to take in a few palm nuts without getting your feet twisted?
My feet have nothing to do with it, Captain Brock. He claims 20 coolers, and I counted 19.
Then you missed one. Give him 20.
Can I do that, sir?
You what?
Can I sign my name to help cheat the company?
Oh, blimey, if it ain't downright new.
Shut up, Ganson!
Mr. Todd, out here I am the company. Now write out that credit check.
Whatever you say, Captain Brock.
It's taking your orders like a good chap, Mr. Todd. I thought you'd change
I
your...
told you to shut up, Ganson!
Well, have you got it written, Mr. Todd?
There you are, Captain Brock.
Well, it is lucky you decided. Mr. Todd, you have made this out for 19.
Which is according to my count.
Why, you blasted little rat.
I'll advise you to stop and think before you move.
Well, now, you wouldn't be picking up that shovel with any hostile intent, would you?
No, man. No more than you'd be advancing toward me with a hostile intent.
Like that, eh?
Dewana, I'm tearing up this check. I will give you one myself for 20. You always come to me. I will make it right with you.
Yes, Captain. All same like you say.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Todd, I will make it right with you, too. You can depend on that.
Brock stayed clear of me for a few weeks, and outside of the job of work I was hired to do, I had no words with him. I recalled Mr. Simpson saying to watch out for him. And I was fair certain he was only waiting for the chance to make his move. He outweighed me by 50 pound, and I knew beyond doubt that I couldn't stand up to him. But what really worried me was not knowing of any reason for the man's attitude. It made no sense that a man should go looking for a fight without no reason at all. At any rate, the weeks passed. The jungle steamed, and the muddy river rolled past the wharf. And then one day, it happened. Sunday was my one free day in the week, so I'd hired a canoe and paddled upstream for a visit with a fellow countryman at another trading post, some few miles away. It was just getting dark when I came back to the wharf, and when I got in close, I saw Brock standing there, smoking and leaning on a piling at the far side. The watch boy squatted near the edge, waiting to take the line from my canoe. He caught it and pulled the boat in and made it fast. And I climbed out onto the wharf.
You have a good trip, Mr. Todd?
Not so bad, a bit hot, that was all. You savvy which place canoe man live?
Yes, sir. Live on Breakwater side.
Then go tell him, come get canoe. Tell him 2 day pass. I give him check for pay.
Oh, yes, sir. Me go now. Tell man plenty soon.
Boy!
Huh?
You there.
Yes, sir, Captain Brock.
Did I give you permission to leave the wharf?
No, sir. But Master Todd...
Did I tell you you could leave?
No, sir.
All right. Then go get the head man. Tell him I want him here right away. And you come back with him.
But Captain Brock, sir...
Move, boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Todd. Get up to your quarters.
I think I'll be staying right here, Captain Brock. If you're planning to tie that boy to a post and flog him, as I've no doubt you've decided to do, then you'll be having a word with me first.
Cool, blimey.
Ganson, is that you?
All right, you are, Captain. I heard what he said. If it's a witness you want, sir.
I will tell you when I want anything.
All right, Captain. No, I'll mention it.
Take Mr. Todd up to his room and keep him there. I will attend to him later.
If either of you lay a hand on me, it'll be a most unfortunate day in your lives.
Oh, you don't say so, Mr. Todd. Mr. John Todd.
I have told you what you may expect.
So you have. I am not to lay a hand on you. Not even like this.
Oh, do not proper, Captain. Hit him again.
Come on, Mr. Todd, get up!
I felt his foot smash into my side. I tried to get up onto my knees, and I couldn't.
I told you to get up!
Again, I knew it wouldn't take many to finish me off. My head hung over the side of the wharf. I made one effort and rolled off into the water.
Hey, he's gone into the water, Captain. Maybe he can't swim.
That is his hard luck.
But suppose he drowns. The resident commissioner will be down on us for certain. I don't want no trouble with him.
Shut up, Ganson.
Yes, sir.
He can't swim all right. There he is now, climbing out on the bank.
Blimey if he ain't.
What's the matter, Mr. Todd? You are not leaving us, are you? You have not changed your mind about having a word with me, have you? Mr. John Todd?
Back in my own quarters, I changed into dry clothes, hurrying as fast as I could. I couldn't have found it in my heart to be angry with the man. He had struck me without warning and kicked me while I was down, and he was planning now to flog a native boy without the lad having committed a fault. It was not a thing to become angry about. Captain Brock had to be punished, that was all. And though it would mean my own life, most likely, it had to be done. It was no more than a matter of simple justice. Within 5 minutes, I was back at the wharf. The watch boy had come back with the headman, and a group of natives had gathered around the circle of light thrown out by a hurricane lantern. They didn't see me at first.
All right, Ganson. Pull his hands up over his head and tie them there. Stretch him out.
Right you are, Captain.
The watch boy stood there trembling with fear while Ganson bound his hands to the heavy post.
Hurry up, you clumsy fool, and make it tight. I wanted to hang there after I'm through with him.
Oh, he'll do that all right. Captain is Todd.
Well, Mr. Todd,
You are just in time to see the boy get what is coming to him.
Brock, I told you before, you'll not be doing this without having a word with me.
I was under the impression that you had already had your word, Mr. Todd.
You've been laying into me ever since I came here, for reasons of your own, whatever they might be.
And what do you plan to do about it, Mr. Todd?
You may be somewhat within your rights in that respect, but you're not so when you hit a man without warning and kick him while he's lying on the ground.
Go on, Captain. Give him what for. Go
I
on.
take it then, Mr. Todd, you have objections to hitting a man without warning. Perhaps it is a thing your father would not think of doing.
No objections, Mr. Brock, now that I know you do it. For it's a thing that one can do as well as the other.
God, blimey, he hit you, Captain.
I don't mind now that I know it. I cuffed him along one side of the head and then again at the other. And while he rocked back from the blows, I clenched my hands around his thick neck and sank my fingers into his throat.
Stop him, Captain. Boy, tears out your bloody throat. Stop.
Cursed and struggled and twisted, but I held on and kept choking him, clenching my hands tighter and tighter. He struck at me and I let go with one hand and cuffed him again on the side of the head. Blasted look! Oh, that was somewhat of a mistake on my part, for the blow enraged him so he tore himself loose and smashed his fist into my face.
You got him now, Captain. Give it to him. Give it to him.
I will show you if you can.
Kill him, Captain. Go on, kill him.
Get up, Todd. Get up!
Go on, Captain. Kick his bloody head in for him. Give him a good... Look out, Captain. Look out, he's got your ankles.
Let go, you dirty... Have you got to kick a man when he's down, Brack?
Hey, now, hey, you ruddy fool. You're breaking his leg.
That's right, Ganson. Get up, Brock. On your feet, man. Are you through or only pretended? Come on. Get up on your feet.
I can't get up. You kill us. God, blimey, if you ain't broke his blooming leg.
I doubt it. I'm thinking it's only twisted. Ganson.
Yes, sir.
Have the boys give him a hand to his room if he needs it. I'm going to my quarters and clean up a bit.
Right you are, Mr. Todd.
And Captain Brock, you have no reason to be calling me a killer. I'm a peace-loving man, and I've no good opinion of such things as killing and fighting.
You tried to do me in, Todd. You are going to pay for it. I'm going to kill you for it, maybe today or maybe next month, but I'm going to kill you. You can count on it.
I went to my quarters then, and I didn't know what happened just after that. I didn't know about Brock kicking Ganson off the stairs while the little man was trying to help him, nor about Ganson going to the captain's room a few minutes afterwards.
How are you feeling, Captain? Oh, shut your mouth, Ganson, or I will shut it for you.
You got no call to be treating me like that. I'd have helped you if I could, but there just won't no chance. He'd have done for me the same as you, Captain.
Shut up! Cannot even move my leg.
There wasn't no call to kick me a while ago, neither.
If I could get out of this chair, I'd do the same again.
You can't get up, Captain Brock?
How could I hope to... Well, what is in your mind, you little beggar?
You've been booting me around for nearly 2 years now, haven't you? You hopped onto me the first minute I landed, like you got an habit of doing when a bloke is new.
And I will break your dirty little neck as soon as I can walk.
You've been treating me like a ruddy dog, Captain. And I've been taking it, too. Until now.
Oh, what are you up to? Ganson? Ganson?
I sat there in my room for a long time, holding the pistol I'd taken from a drawer of the desk. I couldn't see any way out of it. Sooner or later, at the first chance he could find, Brock was going to kill me. And aside from murdering the man in cold blood, I didn't see any way of preventing him. I couldn't leave the trading post, and for certain I couldn't stay on my guard for 24 hours a day. I couldn't say how long it was I sat there, holding the pistol in my hand and trying to think how I might keep from dying, and not even knowing why the man hated me enough to wish to kill me. Then I heard somebody coming down the hall outside my door. I thought for a moment they might be going past, but then I raised the gun and pointed it at the door. Ganson. Ganson. Man, what have you done to your hands?
Lance? Oh, you ought to see him, Mr. Todd. You ought to come take a look at him. Oh, blimey, if I ain't marked him up all right. I marked him good.
What are you saying, man? What have you done?
Him has always thought he was so much, just because he was bigger than me. Oh, I showed him all right.
What have you done?
Why don't you come take a look for yourself, Mr. Todd? Come and see what used to be so high and mighty, calling itself Captain Brock. Take a look at him, Mr. Todd. He ain't quite so tough now as he was before.
Ma, what have you done to him?
Please do not let him hit me. Please do not let him hit me again.
With my own two hands, I done it, Mr. Todd. I beat his face to a pulp, I did.
Beat no man while he's helpless. You're as bad as he is, Ganson.
Please do not let him hit me again, Mr. Todd.
He's not going to hit you, Brock. Get to your room, Ganson. Come on.
Oh, all right, Mr. Todd. Anyway, I marked him. I've marked his face up good, so it'll show for a long time.
Don't let him hit me again.
Shut up, you great blubbering baby. Most like you'll live through it all right. Though you may never look the same again.
Well, I heard you've been having a bit of excitement.
Oh, Mr. Simpson.
I docked at the wharf 10 minutes ago. The boys told me what had happened. Good Lord. You did all that?
Oh, not to his face. Ganson has been settling up an old score. I'm afraid the little man has a vicious disposition.
I never thought I'd see it. Brock, crying like a baby.
Aye, and the sound of it fairly sickens me. Suppose we step outside and let him be?
Don't let him hit me, please don't.
Mr. Simpson, I've found out why Captain Brock hated me the way he did. Why he threatened to kill me.
Eh? What do you think it is?
The man's a coward, that's all. You saw him in there just now. He knew he was a coward, and he was afraid I'd find it out.
Yeah, you may be right.
There's no doubt of it. And I'm thinking you'll have him for a passenger when you go back downriver. He'll not be able to stay here now that we understand him. And I'll see to it that Ganson goes along with him.
Well, I can't say that I'll mind the change. I mean, doing business here from now on with a gent by the name of Jock Todd.
Jock? Oh, no. You're taking me all wrong. I'm a peace-loving man, and my name is John. It's no wise proper to call a man Jock unless he's a fighter. Now, you take my father, for instance. There's a man who can hold his own in any kind of company.
Escape, produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, tonight brought you John Jock Todd by Robert Simpson. Adapted for radio by Les Crutchfield, featuring Wilms Herbert as John Todd, Jack Crucian as Captain Brock, and Tony Barrett as Ganson, with Don Diamond and Paul McVeigh. The musical score was conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Next week.
You are rushing forward through time, far into the future, trying desperately to flee the clutching fingers of a band of night creatures, a dreamlike horror from whom there seems no escape.
3. Our third and final escape episode for you today is The Red Mark, broadcast on February 21st, 1950. It tells the tale of a penal colony in New Caledonia, its sadistic executioner, and the prisoner who tried to stand up to him. It starred William Conrad, Harry Bartell, and Will Geer. Enjoy! And be sure to tune in on Tuesday and Friday evenings for our 8+ hour-long videos of classic old-time radio shows. Thanks for watching.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape, Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Tonight, we escape to the prison island of New Caledonia and to the murderous conflict between one of the prisoners and the monstrous Monsieur Denou, official executioner, as John Russell tells it in his terrifying story, The Red Mark. We breathe in, breathe out, inhale and exhale, and we are therefore considered officially as living. Privately, however, and always with a snarl deep in our throats, we call ourselves the living dead. We sleep without resting, wake without desire, eat without pleasure, and work without hope. Some of us work in the mines, some in the copra sheds. I myself am a barber, but all of us wear the same straw sandals and the same rough canvas jackets, and we are never allowed to forget that this is the penal colony of New Caledonia, that we are convicts, and that France is on the other side of the world.
Hello, Jemai.
What? I'll be sure. You startled me. I didn't hear you come in.
You were daydreaming.
You know how it is.
I know how it is for you. But Jemai, for me, the dreams are at an end. My life as a convict is at an end.
You have your ticket home?
Of course I have my ticket. I've only 8 more days to go.
8 days.
3 weeks on the ship, and then France. Freedom, wine, music, the theater.
Shut up!
Oh, sorry, Jemai.
You are my friend, my very good friend, but don't talk to me about France.
I'm really sorry.
You're leaving in 8 days, but I will be here for 13 more years.
I know.
I assume you wish to be shaved?
If you'd be so kind.
Be seated.
Uh-oh. Jemai, look.
What?
Out the window there, coming across the compound.
Ah, yes. Monsieur Denou and his ugly little assistant bomb beast. The vultures.
It's no matter for concern. If one has a prison, one must have an executioner. Oh, careful with that soap.
Monsieur Denou is neither flesh nor fowl, neither a convict or an official master of the guillotine. He's a dog, a pig.
But such easy work if one has a strong stomach. For merely pulling the cord on the guillotine only 3 or 4 times a year, he's permitted a house of his own, even a wife.
He's a corpse who should be buried with a stake through his heart. I hate him.
Oh, ignore him. He's nothing, an old bag of bones.
He's the devil himself.
Devil, huh? Jemai, if he were the devil, he would not be the stupid fool that he is. Ignore him, I tell you. I do.
Ignore him, huh? It can't be done.
Careful with that razor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you trying to become an executioner yourself?
Be sure. There's something you know about Monsieur Denou. Tell me what it is.
Look, Jemai, you will say nothing until next week, until I've sailed?
Nothing, I swear it.
All right, I trust you. You know his wife, of course.
You mean that little girl?
Yes, from the fishing village down the coast. Zélie, her name is.
Well, what about her?
Do you not agree that she's beautiful?
That marriage is a sacrilege.
True. But you can't blame her. Monsieur Denou bought her from her family.
It's disgusting.
Of course. But is she not beautiful?
I don't pretend to be a judge of these things.
You know she is.
Well, what about her?
You asked, do I have my tickets to France? Yes. Yes, but not just one. More than that. I have 2 tickets.
2?
Zélie is going with me.
Oh, be sure you're out of your mind.
No. But I would be if I left here without her.
But can you not imagine what that man will do to you?
He will do nothing because he knows nothing. He's a stupid fool.
Oh, but my friend, you're young and you've forgotten France, Paris, the world outside is full of beautiful women. It's foolish to run this risk for Zélie when there will be others waiting for you.
But Jemai, I love her.
You love her?
And she loves me. I'll try to make her happy, make her forget. She's never been happy, Jemai. And she's a girl who ought to be very, very happy all the time. Now, if your hand is steady again, get on with my shave, will you?
I saw that my little friend Bijot was in dead earnest. Right or wrong, foolish as he might be, he meant every word he'd said. And suddenly, I realized how much alike they were, he and Zélie, the child bride of the executioner. They were both small and slim, with lively eyes and mouths that were quick with laughter. Why, they even looked alike. Across the compound, Deneau was talking with his jackal of a servant as they promenaded, a gaunt, black-garbed monster. He was the only convict among us who never wore the shapeless gray canvas clothes. I glanced at the two of them now and then as I went on shaving Bijot, wondering what they talked about, what they dared to talk about in the bright, clean light of the sun, that hideous pair of devils.
Master?
What is it, Bambis?
The little one who smiles too often, Bijot.
What about him?
In the barber's there. He's being shaved.
Do you assume the fact to be of some interest to me?
I only mentioned it.
Hardly necessary. I was already aware the Bijot was there in the barber's hut being shaved.
I'm sorry, Master.
In fact, I am aware of several things that stupid little Bijot thinks are secrets. Being shaved, is he? We have a blade that could give him a closer shave. Bambis?
Oh, yes, Master. So close that he would never need another one.
An interesting idea. Very interesting. I think Bijot has made rather a serious error in not realizing my cleverness. A mistake that may very well prove fatal. Zélie!
Who is it?
Your husband, my little one. Your old husband. You were expecting someone else, perhaps.
No, of course not. But you're home early.
Did I surprise you?
Well,
I enjoy surprising you, my dear. Do you mind?
No. But dinner won't be ready for another hour yet. I'll start it at once.
An hour? What is an hour when we have a lifetime together? Zélie?
Yes, sir.
Even though I'm an old man, old enough to be your father, You do not answer me.
I don't consider you old, sir.
Thank you. Then we will have many more years together. No?
But of course, sir.
And we must make good use of those years. We must do things,
Anything you wish?
Then why not begin with a small trip up the coast? I can easily get permission.
Whatever you say.
Good. Then we shall leave the 1st of next week.
Next week?
Yes, my dear. Why not?
But next week, 8 days from now, the boat stops here.
Really? I had forgotten about it. But what could that possibly have to do with us?
Well, letters. There may be letters for you from France. And your papers. You know how you love your papers.
Ah, you are so considerate of my welfare, Zélie.
Try to be, sir.
You must love me very much. I said you must love me very much.
Oh, of course.
Say it.
What?
Say that you love me very much.
I love you very much, sir.
Pretty. But so unfortunate that you must always address me as sir. It's much too formal.
It means nothing. It's only a habit.
We must do something about that habit. I'm going out while you prepare dinner, Zélie. I must see Bambiste about a little matter.
You'll be back soon?
But of course. How could I bear to be away from you? Not to see you or touch you for even one single night. Goodbye, Zélie. Bambiste.
Yes. Yes, Master.
Bambiste, are you aware that we have not worked in some time?
True, not for a long time.
Too long, Bambiste?
Oh, yes, Master. Much too long.
Bambiste, in view of that treaty between the government and the jungle tribes, the prison officials might be very displeased if a native should be murdered.
But of course, the officials are leaning over backward to avoid trouble.
And what do you think would happen to a man who murdered a native?
Junk. Surgery.
Precisely.
Has somebody killed a Canuck?
No, at least not yet?
Not yet.
Bambeast, do you happen to know where our little friend sleeps at night?
Eh?
The handsome Bijou?
I think it is in barrack number 12.
Could you find his bed in the dark?
Yes, master, but if it is a matter of slipping a knife between his ribs, there are much better places than the barracks. Why not in the jungle, where it may seem that a native...
Please, Bambeast.
Oh, I'm sorry, master.
You are not going to slip a knife between Bijou's ribs. In fact, my little Bambeast, quite the contrary.
Jumai, wake up. Wake up, Jumai.
Huh?
Quiet, quiet.
What?
It's Bijou.
Bijou? What do you want? Why are you awake?
Jumai, something has happened. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh? What do you mean?
I awoke a moment ago. Some sound, I think. Jumai, I have something here to show you.
What is it, Bijou?
Wait. Let me strike a match. Look.
He was holding a convict's jacket in his hands, made of gray cotton canvas. The number on the pocket was 2232, Bijou's own number. And the whole front of the jacket was splattered with bright red blood.
In just a moment, we will return with the second act of Escape. But first, most people like to know what to expect. But on at least one CBS show, a great part of the fun is in what turns up on the spur of the moment. That show is Groucho Marx's great quiz, You Bet Your Life, heard every Wednesday night on most of these same CBS stations. Now we return you to the second act of Escape.
The brief time before the match flared and went out seemed like minutes. I grabbed Bijou by the arm and lay still, listening in the darkness, straining to hear whether anyone else may have been awakened. There was no sound. The other men slept on.
Here, my sandals. Feel them, they're wet.
Yes.
They've been worn outside somewhere within the last hour. And, my knife has blood on it, too.
Bijou, tell me quickly, where have you been? What have you done?
Nothing, I've been asleep.
You've not been out of the barrack?
No, I swear it. What is this? What does it mean?
Bijou, I think it means that someone is more clever than you. Wait.
What is it?
The prison dogs. Listen.
Yes. They're coming this way. Are they after me?
Who else?
But what am I going to do?
Well, first we must dispose of these bloody clothes. In the jungle, I think.
You're going to help me?
Well, of course, my friend. Come, I have a plan. Quietly now, Bijou. And quickly. We threaded our way among the sleeping convicts to the rear of the barracks. Near the back door, I saw a pair of old, worn rope sandals. I grabbed them and took them with me. And then we raced across the hard-beaten earth of the compound, cursing the bright moon overhead, and plunged into the black thicket of liana and mangrove and fern, into the jungle. For half an hour or more, we smashed our way through the soggy tangle of undergrowth, crashing into trees, tripping into vines and roots, and sprawling full length on the swampy loam. But always we staggered to our feet again and ran on and on and on.
Where is it? Where's that stream?
We must be very close now. I saw it here somewhere last spring.
But this is not last spring.
Well, streams do not move about. Keep on.
We'll never find it in this darkness.
There will be a path of moonlight. The trees are open above the stream. No, Bijou, go on.
But
It's no time to stop now.
Wait. Listen. I think the dogs are closer now.
No, but they soon will be. Come on.
We must find that stream.
And then minutes later, we did find it. Dead tired and dripping with sweat from the steaming heat of the tropic night, we stumbled over a low hummock and saw the blazing white path of moonlight ahead of us, almost at our feet. We slid down the shallow bank, dropped to our knees. And then, all our brave hopes died out of us.
The stream is dry.
Bijou, I tell you, last spring it was a torrent. It filled these banks so high, higher than my head.
It's dry. Not a trickle. Listen, they're coming closer. Run, Run while you still can.
No. Look, I brought another pair of sandals from the barrack. Here, put them on. The dogs will not have the scent of this pair. Quickly now.
You put on those sandals. Then circle back to the barrack. They'll never know you left. I can run no farther. I'll wait for them here.
Bijou, I cannot leave you here to...
Don't be a fool. Put on those sandals. Hurry now before it's too late. And later there's something I'd like for you to do for me. Here. The tickets to France. Give them to Zélie. Help her get away from him.
If only there was some way to kill him.
That would mean nothing. Tell her to go to the André Marin's in Lyon. They will take care of her. Go now.
All right. Is there nothing else?
No.
Then goodbye, Bijou.
Goodbye, my friend. Tell her I love her very much.
Being a convict, I was, of course, not permitted to attend the trial of my friend Bijou for the murder of a native. There were 2 convicts present, however. 2 star witnesses who palmed the Bible reverently and swore to having seen Bijou commit the murder. 2 demons from hell, Monsieur Deneux and Bombiste. The trial was over in less than 2 hours. The verdict was not surprising. The sentence, inevitable.
Convict Bijou, you arise and face the council. Have you anything more to say in your defense?
Nothing I haven't said before. I'm innocent. I've killed no one.
Then this council of the penal colony of New Caledonia, sitting as a special court of the Republic of France, finds you guilty as charged. As commandant of this prison, I order you to be taken to the compound of the camp at daybreak of the 2nd morning following, and there in the presence of your fellow convicts, to be guillotined.
The night before the execution, I stood outside Bijou's cell, rolled cigarettes, and handed them to him through the barred window. The guard dozed somewhere on the other side of the hut. After all, my friend was to die in the morning. No one could escape from this place, and there was no reason for caution.
Tell me, Dumais. Zélie, how did she take it? Is she all right?
I could only see her for a moment. It was dangerous. I gave her the tickets, but she says she will not leave you.
It's I who will be leaving in the morning at daybreak. Does she expect a miracle?
Probably, because she is in love with you. She's very upset, of course, nearly out of her mind.
Poor little Zélie. I hope it goes well with her in France.
Bijou, is there nothing at all I can do for you?
No, nothing. The Republic has been very thoughtful in all the details. Even a bottle of red wine with my last meal. Oh, the vintage was atrocious.
Bijou.
And look, they've even left me the black hood, which I wear to the guillotine. I suppose I'm to make sure of the size or get used to wearing it or something.
My friend, would you like for me to send for the priest?
No. He was here, but I sent him away. I thought he would need a good night's sleep since he's supposed to accompany me in my ordeal. Oh, not, of course, to the extent of getting his head cut off, you understand. But
Bijou, how can you make jokes about a thing like this?
My friend, how can I do anything else? The game is over. Should I pound my head on the wall and scream like a madman?
Shh. Quiet. Someone is coming.
Bijou? Bijou, are you there?
It is Zélie.
What?
Zélie. Over here.
Who is it?
Dumais. Come. Here by the wall.
Monsieur Dumais, we must not waste time.
Zélie, go away from here quickly before they find you.
Be quiet, dear. Here, the key to his cell. Let him out. The guard's asleep.
Where did you get this?
From my husband, after he went to sleep. Hurry, please.
But it will help nothing, only cause trouble for you.
There is no time to argue. Hurry.
I took the key and slipped around to the entrance of the hut. The fat guard dozed in a chair with his hands folded on his paunch. I moved past him, tiptoed to the door of Bijou's cell, fitted the key in the lock. I held my breath, but nothing stirred. Bijou came out of the cell without a word. We slipped past the guard and met Zélie by the wall of the hut. The 3 of us skirted the moonlit compound with the grim black shadow of the guillotine in the center of it. And without raising any alarm, we finally reached the edge of the jungle. Zélie clung with a desperate grip to Bijou's hand and wept sometimes. But gradually it became clear to all of us that there was no answer, no escape. Bijou might swim to the ship lying in the harbor, but with a prisoner at large, it was sure to be searched before it sailed. The coast in either direction was too well guarded, and that left only the jungle and the hills beyond. Hills swarming with savages who were quite aware that the head of an escaped convict delivered to the commandant was good for a bolt of bright red calico. But in our despair, the jungle seemed to offer at least some forlorn hope. And so it was decided. Bijot would try to reach the western side of the island, and from there Australia, while Zélie would sail on the ship when it left in the morning and wait for word in Lyon. One thing was fortunate. She had brought the clothes Bijot had planned to wear to France. We could leave his convict garb in his cell and stop any trail. This time there would be no dogs. 3 hours before dawn, after a long kiss for Zélie and a hand grip for me, Bijot turned and struck into the jungle, and Zélie broke into tears.
He has no chance. The natives are bound to find him and kill him, Monsieur Dumas. You know he has no chance.
Oh, he's very clever, Zélie, and brave. Of course there's a chance.
I think he knows they'll kill him. I think he's only being kind to me.
You're only speaking foolishness. You must be brave, too, you know.
Brave? I could do anything for Bijot, except lose him.
Well, you're likely to do that if we stay here any longer. It's too near dawn now, and we have to take those clothes back to the cell. You must go home and be ready to slip aboard the boat.
Only a few days ago, I was so happy. For the very first time in my life, Monsieur, we were going away on that boat, little Bijot and I. And now, Monsieur Dumas, I cannot go on living without him. I cannot bear to live without him.
As was the custom in those days, we knelt bareheaded, over 400 of us, on the hard-packed dirt of the compound facing the guillotine. The morning sun burst suddenly over the eastern rim of the sea, its blood-red color fitting for the business at hand. The commandant of the prison stood only a few yards from me, and just beyond him, fussing over their hideous machine, those two vultures of evil, Monsieur Deneux and Bombiste. The stage was set. The audience was ready. And only I knew that the star actor would not make an appearance.
Is everything in readiness, Monsieur Deneux?
Quite in readiness, Monsieur le Commandant.
Very well. Bring out the prisoner.
I looked toward the cell hut and waited, keeping my face as blank as all those around me. And then a priest and a guard stepped out of the hut and came toward us, and walking between them, wearing the gray convict's uniform and the black hood of the condemned, was my little friend Bijot. One moment of shock, and then I suddenly understood his apparent agreement with our plans a few hours earlier. He had reasoned that by this time Zélie should be aboard the ship that had waited only for the tide to sail. She would not know of the execution for months, a year or more perhaps. And by then she would be settled safely in France. And so Bijot had come back to face his death.
Bombiste, place the condemned prisoner on the rack.
Yes, master.
Of all of us in the compound that morning, the man who was to die seemed the least afraid and the least concerned of any. Though the hideous black hood covered his face and head to the shoulders, no hood nor prison clothes could hide the almost jaunty swagger of his walk. That swagger spoke a reproof to the justice of the prison court, sneered at the blood-stained evil soul of Deneux, and gave courage and hope to us who knelt on the ground.
I am ready to proceed, Monsieur le Commandant. Is it your order that this prisoner be executed?
It is. Proceed, Monsieur Deneux.
Bombiste, raise the knife. I think to the very top.
To the top, master.
The eyes of all of us, officials and convicts alike, followed the heavy blade moving slowly up the guides. Fascinated. Some of us snarled or cursed. Some of us trembled. But only Monsieur Deneux smiled to himself. So intent was my gaze that I hardly noticed the native who pushed past me carrying a leaf-wrapped bundle and walked up to the commandant.
Here. What is this? What are you doing here?
We bring him one fella head. Alasemi, you give him one piece calico.
We've had no escape here. Long time, fella here no chop bush.
Alasemi, bring him one fella head. You look...
Monsieur Deneux, holding the release cord of the guillotine in his hand, smiling still, had not noticed. The native fumbled with his package, and suddenly out rolled a human head, one that was impossible to mistake.
You! But this is the head of the convict, Bijot.
Then who in the name of heaven was the prisoner on the rack?
Monsieur Deneux, stop! No, stop! Monsieur, that was not Bijot. Here is his head. Look.
Not Bijot.
Who is it you have killed? Pull off the hood and see.
No, I'm afraid.
Monsieur Deneux, remove that hood.
And then, suddenly, I knew. It was not necessary for me to see who Monsieur Deneux had executed. Little Zélie had taken the place of Bijot on the guillotine, and now had joined him in death.
Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson. Tonight we have presented The Red Mark by John Russell, freely adapted for radio by Les Crutchfield and Manny Grotnick. Featured in the cast were Bill Conrad as Dumais, Harry Bartell as Bijot, Will Gear as Monsieur Deneux, Barbara Whiting as Zélie, Junius Matthews as Bombiste, and Paul Frees as the Commandant. Special music was arranged and conducted by Del Castillo. Next week.
You are in command of an English destroyer sailing to join the North Sea Patrol in October 1914. It is midnight, and from the coast of Flanders comes a desperate signal for help, which you want to ignore, but which destiny forces you to answer and to become the man who won the war.
Next week, we escape with one of the most famous stories of the First World War, Robert Buckner's classic and unforgettable tale, The Man Who Won the War. Goodbye, then, until this same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. Bing Crosby's got a wonderful lineup of guests on his CBS show this Wednesday. Tomorrow night on most of these same CBS stations, it'll be the Firehouse Five, plus two, plus three Andrews sisters, plus Der Bingle himself. Be listening, won't you? Now stay tuned for the latest adventures of Philip Marlowe, which follow immediately over most of these same stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.